spring has arrived, so it's finally time to uncover the bike and go for a ride. Alright, so this is it. First ride of 2025, finally. Just days ago, where you see the bike standing, it was white, about 3-4 inches of snow. So thankfully it has melted. Today it's 12 degrees Celsius, so it's a nice day. This is my Kawasaki Versys-X 300 2021. All the red stickers that you see I added this past winter, except for the eyes that you see just below the windshield and the Skyrim dragon logo. That was last year. Other than that, I've added all the red stickers just to be more visible. So let's go for a ride. Alright, so as you can see, or as you can tell, I'm not recording the audio using my action camera because the sound is very crappy actually. Just like this road here, this is crazy. It's very bumpy. It's gonna be very bumpy shortly. Check this out here. You'll see the bike bumping. Oh, right there. So anyway, the action camera, the Icebox action camera is very nice for the price, but the audio part is very crappy. And when I ride, all you hear really is wind noise, so it's very not nice. I've ordered an external mic to go with it. Hopefully it's gonna do much better. Hopefully it's gonna cut the wind, and it's gonna actually record my voice and maybe the engine, because when I shift and downshift with this camera right now, the way it's set up, you don't hear anything, so it's not nice. So it's in the mail. I'm hoping to receive it soon. This is a nice view here. I like it. So anyway, this road here is very crappy. They will repave it next year. They are supposed to. They did part of it, not all of it. So now this is something I will explain shortly. Something I learned when I took my basic motorcycle course. Whenever you see a big truck on the other side, it's a good thing to move to the right, like I'm doing here. And I stay to the right when it's uphill, because you never know who's gonna be coming on the other side. Maybe they're gonna be taking too wide. The car will be passing and you're gonna end up doing a face-to-face. So this is something I've learned always when you don't see. This is a nice log cabin on the right. So I've learned to do that, to hang my right when there's a big truck and when there's a hill, because you never know what's coming. So this is some small town. I'm doing 52, 53, and the radar was showing 42. Most of them are crappy. They don't actually tell you the road speed. Kilometers an hour, obviously. I'm in Canada, so. And here, look at this. All the gravel on the road. That's why I go slow. This is bad. Look at this here. Wow. You don't want to take this corner too fast because you can really slide the bike. So at this time of year, because the roads are not very clean, I treat the roads just like I was on wet pavement, just to be safe. Nothing abrupt, just everything smooth, everything gentle, no sharp movements. Now I know I mentioned that before, that I was planning to record my parking lot drills, my slow speed maneuvers, as a first ride. The thing is, it's a school day today, and as you can see, that's where I usually go. There's a school there, and there are cars and there are students, so I cannot really go there today. And I ordered some red cones and I did not receive them. I was supposed to receive them this morning and they're still not in my mailbox. So I guess they're gonna be coming next week, along with a tripod that I ordered also, in order to record the bike from a distance. So for now I'm gonna just turn around here and get back on the road. So the corner here, the intersection, especially at intersections, there's a lot of gravels because that's what they do during winter. They put a lot of salt and gravels, especially in intersections. Look at that here. You really want to be smooth here. I'm gonna be adding some music also along the way because I don't want to be talking for 30 minutes. That's gonna give you a break also from my French accent. Alright, so coming to a corner here and let's get back on the road. There we go. Now, where I live, the region where I live, there are a lot of mountains. Not many twisties, but a lot of hills. Some are big, some are not so big. So I like to pick up speed when I go down. I think I'm doing 107 right now. See, like a school bus, it's like I treat that like a big truck. I hang my right. It's easier. You don't feel the wind as much. Look at the gravel here. It's crazy. So that's why I keep my speed below the speed limit when I take curbs, because you never know. I'm doing about 82, 83 right now. It's a 90 zone. Usually I do 90, 95, but not at this time of year. I try to be safe. Better safe than sorry. I like the view here. Now this action camera is set currently at wide angle, but it's not like a DJI, it's not like a GoPro or a Insta360. It doesn't do a very good angle. So when I look forward, you don't see the handles. You just see the windshield and the road. I wish I could see everything, but unfortunately it's not so. I've also ordered a chest mount. I'm gonna be using it next week. Maybe it's gonna give me a better angle when I ride. And I usually move my head a lot when I ride, so it's gonna help to keep the camera stable, because it's not nice for someone watching when I'm moving everywhere. Like right now, whenever I look at my speedometer, because my action camera keeps me from seeing it. When I look down, then obviously whoever is watching cannot really see the road anymore. So the camera does the job, but it's not great. Anyway, it's a first camera. Maybe I'm gonna upgrade a couple years down the road, or maybe next year. We'll see. One step at a time. Now here you cannot really tell, but it's a steep hill. When I go the other way around, I have to be careful because it's steep and it turns. So especially at this time of year with gravels being on the road still. But here it looks like they do a pretty good job. The roads are not too bad. This is a funny stop sign because the intersection is way ahead, like right here. Now, you're gonna find it maybe funny, but check what I do here. Ooh. I like doing that, swerving to the left and the right, just like that, avoiding those manholes. I just like to keep practicing swerving to the left and the right, emergency swerving. You never know when there's a real obstacle that you need to avoid. You need to be ready, right? So this is something I practice all the time. Sometimes I do it at higher speed. Right now I'm doing maybe 47, 48. Just a little bit below the speed limit. I love this bike because this bike is so easy to maneuver, so nimble. I like it. I was thinking of buying last fall a Honda CB 500X. The power is pretty much the same, a little heavier, so the top speed is not much faster than the Kawasaki Versys-X 300. But the bikes are too expensive right now. So, and I love this bike. I cannot afford to have two bikes, so one is one is enough. And here in Quebec, the license plates are damn expensive. It's crazy. Insurance is cheap, but the plates are not. Last year I paid $429, I think. This year, because the SAAQ, which is the equivalent of the DOT in the States, they decided to raise for the next 3 years. They raised the plates by 150%. It's crazy. So instead of paying 400 and something dollars, I'm gonna pay like above 600 this year. I think it's 647 if I'm not mistaken. That's quite expensive. So that's why I cannot afford having two bikes. One is enough. Anyway, riding 6 months a year, I don't have time to ride two bikes. But we'll see. I think maybe a year or two down the road, I'll be ready to upgrade and get the Honda CB500X. I don't like the new bike, the NX500, the new model that they came up with. What was that? 2024, I think. I don't like the front fairings. I like the old model, the CB500. Alright, so I'm gonna just shut up for a while and let you enjoy the ride for a little bit. So, as I'm taking a small break here to drink a little bit, I'm just showing my setup. My Icebox cam inside that little case, and instead of buying a chin mount that sticks to the helmet, it's too expensive, especially from the company chin mount. $55 plus tax for us Canadian. No, it's too expensive for my taste. So I decided to buy this one. It's got some straps, and it's pretty solid. $20, I think $18.99 plus tax, so about $21. So that's good enough, and that way I can move that chin mount to another helmet if I change helmet. So that's why I bought it. Alright, so let's get back on the road. Now, as I'm recording this, I have no idea at the end if my video will be accepted by YouTube. Maybe not. I don't know, because of the music part. Hopefully it will be accepted. I have no idea. I know years ago, many years ago, I did some videos, private videos. Me and my friend Alan, playing pool, and we had some music in the background, and my videos were not accepted by YouTube. That was weird. So who knows what's gonna happen. Anyway, I can only hope that it will be accepted, because it's just nicer. It's nice to sometimes I do watch some videos from other people. They don't talk much. It's just nice to see the scenery and the music. It's relaxing sometimes, so I like it. Well, I did a lot of video watching during winter. Not so much at this time of year, and I'm not gonna do much during summertime, that's for sure. I'd rather ride than watch other people ride. So anyway. Now again, I hang my right. Get back in my left tier of the lane. The roads are pretty clean here. Well, better than they were when I started. But I'm still careful. See, now I'm doing about 94, 95. In the summer, I go up to about 105 on this road. Because it's nice. Not too many people, and the road is not too bad. I also want to say that if you stuck around, if you're still watching this, thank you, I appreciate that. On my next video, maybe next week, I'm planning on riding my bike along the St. Lawrence River. Nice places to see, stop and relax. So this is what I'm planning to do next week. I think it's gonna be like plus 16 this coming Monday. So I'm gonna probably record my ride again. Next weekend it's gonna be nice and sunny, but a little cold, around 8 or 9 degrees Celsius. Now this is something I find very weird. Like, I'm coming up behind this car here. I'm doing 90 right now. I'm slowing down. I'm gonna be slowing down to about 86, 87. This guy is probably doing 85 in a 90km/h zone. But the funny thing is, when it's gonna be 50 shortly, actually it's gonna be 70 before being 50, because right down the hill there's a small village. He's gonna keep his speed up. So this is so weird. A lot of people, I don't know what's wrong with them. When it's time to drive fast, they're slow, and when they should slow down, they should be driving slowly and be careful, they drive fast. This is insane. It's like the other way around. Here, you shouldn't be worried about doing 100, 105. I mean, it's straight, and the road is nice. There's nobody walking side the road. There's no danger. But when it's 70 and 50, it's because there are houses around, there are people around, there are kids playing. That's why you gotta be smart. You gotta be careful. You gotta keep your eyes open and slow down. Now, something I want to mention about safety and speed. In my very first video, I spoke about someone, without naming his name publicly, someone who created his own motorcycle course online, and yet the guy is not a certified coach, he's not a qualified instructor, and pretty much all his videos that I've seen, quite a lot actually that I've seen, maybe more than a dozen, he rides his motorcycle above the speed limits inside the city. You have a guy there who is asking people to pay for his motorcycle course, who considers himself to be an expert, to be a professional, and yet he's riding his powerful bike above the speed limit in a city. I mean, on a highway, on a twisty country road, on a back road, it's fine going above the speed limit if you know what you're doing, if it's safe to do so. But inside a city, that's very unwise, that's very unsafe, that's stupid, because you're putting yourself at risk and you're putting others at risk as well, needlessly. And the guy is often, well, more than often, always riding above the speed limit and he hardly ever uses his blinkers, his turn signals, switching lanes back and forth, blowing stop signs. I mean, slowing down, but never doing a complete stop. And yet this guy is creating a motorcycle course online and is asking money for it. This is insane. Anyway, if you know who I'm talking about, if you're a new rider, if you're a beginner rider considering motorcycle courses online, please do it with a recognized school and make sure the person giving you lessons is really qualified to do that. Anyway, that said, let's move along. Now this guy, I caught up with him in no time again. 90, I'm doing what, 92, 93. I could be passing him shortly, but I know that at the bottom of the small hill coming up, there's another small town. There's a curve and a speed limit 50, so like right here I could be passing, but there's a car coming. And after that I had time, but 89, that's alright. There's no rush, so I decided to just hang back and relax. That's all. I don't really care about speed anyway. And like I said, there's a curve and there's a speed limit right after the curve. So I would have done that for nothing, because seeing how he drove his car through the other village, he would have been tailgating me, because I do respect the speed limits inside the cities, inside the small towns. So he's taking a curve at 96, and yet he was driving at 84 on a straight line. Weird. And here it's gonna be 50. I'm gonna be doing 50, and if I would have passed him, he would be behind me tailgating me, which is unsafe. So looking left and right, making sure nobody's going through the stop sign without looking. See, I'm doing like 42. Yeah, I think respecting the speed limits inside a city is very important. There is so much happening. Things happen quickly. Things can happen very quickly. This is the entrance for Highway 20. and gonna go through a small another small town, and then it's gonna be the 132, which is a main road in Quebec, provincial road running along the St. Lawrence River. Finally the guy is turning, so guy or gal, I don't know, who cares. Alright. I don't know if there's a school bus. Probably a school bus. I think I saw one earlier today. Somebody wanting to turn. As you saw, I kept my distance just in case somebody's not slowing down behind me. I don't want to be cut like a sandwich. Alright, slow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This guy, I don't know if he saw me or not, but he was still moving. I always keep my eyes on people and cars that are around me, all around. You never know what they're gonna do. That's one reason why I added some red stickers to be more visible, because motorcycle riders are usually quite invisible to cars. That's just how it is. Alright, coming up to the 132. Ryan from Fortnite made a very good video about it. Invisibility. I thought it was very funny, but very good video, to the point. Well, my ride is almost over. I'm gonna pull over here beside the water. So if you stuck around, I appreciate that. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the video and the ride. My next video will probably be along the St. Lawrence River. And I know next weekend, next Saturday, it's gonna be cold but sunny, and I'm planning to do some parking lot drills. I'm gonna probably get my cones sometimes beginning of this week, my red cones, my tripod, so I'll be able to record my parking lot drills, show you guys what kind of drills I do. I do that often. Today I didn't, but I rode smooth because of the gravels on the road. So anyway, thanks for watching. Be safe out there, and I included a couple links in the description, so check it out. Thank you.